Hi there, I'm Scott from Sharkey's Floral and Greenhouses, and today the topic is midsummer maintenance. Now, it's a good idea to, about that month into your growing season of the summer, to go through and check your hanging baskets or your planters and containers and see if they do need some maintenance. And specifically what I'm talking about is soil. Now, these plants have been growing, like we've been growing them in our greenhouses since February. And that soil can kind of pack down and kind of crunch down, and you'll lose some volume during those months throughout the early spring and early summer. So that's what we're tackling today, is we're going to check these containers and see if they in fact need some soil. And when I talk about soil, I'm talking about a good quality soil. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then go back and watch our videos on soil, because you know that I have a very strong opinion on good quality soil. So this large container, I know that it has, when I kind of flip up this skirt, it has some roots that are showing. So I don't want that. I'm going to go through and I'm going to add in some soil and try to build up a little layer. And I'm going to go through and do this all the way around, lifting up that skirt on these petunias and give it just a little layer. I still want kind of about an inch or so around the edge for my water volume. When I go through and I water this plant, I do want somewhat of a lip of where the water can catch and go in. If we fill it up with soil all the way to the top, when I water, it's just going to shed right off. So we don't want that. We actually do want a ring around there. But as you can see in this plant, is the roots were showing, and I want to get that covered up with some soil. Same thing with this hanging basket. I did go through and take a look at it, and it really doesn't need anything. So this one, it's kind of hard to see on the video, but I'm going to take my thumb and go around this, and you can see that there's a good inch and nothing is really exposed in here. So this one is fine. This one I'm going to go through and I'm going to add some soil in. It's probably not going to take a lot. It might just be a couple volumes of the pot of good quality soil, and go through and just add in some soil. I'm going to do the same thing on these great big hanging baskets that you see behind me. Now those are a 14-inch hanging basket. That's about 4.5 or 5 gallons of soil. So for sure that soil has collapsed down a little bit. I'm going to get up on my ladder and check, just like I do every year, do that midsummer maintenance and check those hanging baskets to see if I need to add in some extra soil. That extra soil gives me a little more time for watering. It'll absorb, that soil absorbs in the water, and it just makes our life easier when we're watering our hanging baskets and our containers. So midsummer maintenance is something that you definitely want to check out about a month into it. Now, it depends where you're at. Of course, we're in the upper northern region of the Midwest, and for me, that's middle of July. Check out the hanging baskets and the containers and all my plants and flowers that I have around, and I might need to give them a little extra soil. So that's a great tip for you. Hope you like it. Thanks.